Before the new Empire premiered, the future of the MonsterVerse seemed uncertain, but now it's clear that it's going to expand aggressively. Monarch Legacy of the Monsters has been renewed for a second season, and there's also a new untitled spin-off in development from Apple. According to The Hollywood Reporter, Warner Bros. And Legendary have officially begun work on the sequel to Godzilla x Kong, and the film even has a writer and director lined up. The screenplay will be penned by Dave Callaham, known for his work on the first Godzilla, Across the Spider-Verse, and Shang-Chi, while the director will once again be Adam Wingard, who helmed the new Empire. It makes sense as Wingard managed to bring in a decent profit for the studios, leading to the contract extension. After its impressive success, it became clear that the MonsterVerse is hugely popular with audiences. The global box office for Godzilla x Kong eventually surpassed the 550 million mark, which is particularly impressive considering its relatively modest budget of $135 million, excluding marketing. The new Empire has already surpassed Godzilla vs. Kong in box office earnings, but fell just short of Kong's solo movie. Skull Island still leads with total earnings of $569 million. Despite this, the new Empire has become even more of a surprise for Warner Bros., as they weren't particularly hopeful about the project. Nevertheless, director Adam Wingard is gearing up for the threequel. He even teased the third installment in an interview with IGN. Speaking with IGN about the new Empire, Wingard shared his vision for the franchise's future. He expressed confidence in the narrative's potential for expansion and teased the idea of a sequel where Godzilla would enjoy as much screen presence as Kong did in the latest installment. Wingard pointed out that given Kong's portrayal in the current film, the next one will focus on Godzilla, offering fans a deeper dive into his story. This shift is particularly noteworthy considering Godzilla's scant screen time in GXK, clocking in at around 8 minutes, significantly less than in previous entries. Wingard also delved into the origins of Shimo from the new Empire. When asked about the creation of Shimo, the director explained that she was born from the desire to see Kong and Godzilla united against a sufficiently potent threat. The initial concept was for King Scar to serve as the anti-Kong, and Shimo as a kind of anti-Godzilla. What makes Shimo fascinating is that this monster essentially represents a weapon of mass destruction, a tabula rasa, making him a character with intriguingly gray morality. In any case, Wingard wants to make the third movie with a bigger focus on Godzilla. This implies that we'll likely get a classic Godzilla villain as a main antagonist of the crossover. Godzilla x Kong 3, with a stronger focus on Godzilla, could offer audiences deeper insights into Godzilla's origins and mythology, unveiling new aspects of his power and past. The storyline might explore ancient tribes that worshipped Gojira as a deity or protector, and new artifacts or relics related to his existence could be introduced. Given the previous collaboration between Godzilla and Kong, an intriguing twist could be their reunion to combat a global threat that necessitates the merging of their strengths. This could involve defending Earth from an alien invasion, considering the Hollow Earth concept may have become too overused. Dave Callaham could easily expand the canon with giant titans from space, or the duo could face another ancient evil awakened by human actions, potentially serving as the next narrative foundation. In essence, Destroya is the perfect villain for the threequel. He's Godzilla-centric and arrived on Earth not from the Hollow Earth, but from outer space. This will expand the lore and canon of the MonsterVerse, especially since Destroya hasn't been seen in live action for quite some time. Moreover, Destroya holds emotional significance for Godzilla, as he was one of the reasons for Godzilla's death in his 1995 version. This villain also has a unique ability for destruction and could bring true catastrophe to the MonsterVerse. Thus, including Destroya in Godzilla x Kong 3 will help create epic battles and intense drama that will captivate the audience's attention. He poses a threat capable of testing all of Godzilla's might and abilities. With his massive size and diverse powers, he's a worthy foe for the king of the monsters. He can shoot energy beams from his horns, emit streams of fire, and use sharp claws and tail in close combat. His appearance resembles a demonic crab with massive pincers and scales, making him a menacing sight. However, we're eagerly awaiting more news about the officially announced Godzilla x Kong 3. If the studio manages everything smoothly without delays or cancellations, we might see the trilogy as early as 2026. 2 years is a typical time frame for the full production of blockbusters.